Yep.
So today, I got my brother, my loved one.
Yes, sir.
Real nigga, man. Solid to the core. Man. Legend in the city.
Appreciate it.
Of Los Angeles, California. Yeah, I mean, my brother Joe Moses.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I was just listening to your music on the way over here.
Appreciate it.
And I was like, damn, man, like, bro really got hits.
Yeah.
Like, really, really got hits.
Yeah.
You know, and, man, I don't know if you wanted to get into it, but I kind of wanted to ask you, like, you know, how you feel about just music, like, right now, like, just the quality and just, like, where it's at, and just, like, the state of, like, rap music.
I feel like it's in a state of, you got some good, you got some bad, you got some positivity and some negativity to shit. You got, the game that turned into a virtual game to me. It's not really like about the music. It's about the content. It's about the podcasting for certain things. It's not truly about, you know, the artist form. It's about the messiness of the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, we went through that shit.
Yeah, like, because you didn't want to really indulge, because sorry to cut you off, but it was like, you know, you a real gangster.
Yeah.
So you was like finding it hard to like lose that. You know what I'm saying? And like you was more so like, bro, like if they play with me, I'm gonna really do something.
Yeah. So,
but it was like we was coming into a world where it was like ain't nobody trying to really go there.
Yeah. So,
and you was like, but I don't know how to play with it.
Yeah. So for people that don't know out there, if you know, me was like one of the best managers that I ever had that like helped a nigga financially, helped a nigga mentally, spiritually, you know what I'm saying? Like brotherhood of some shit. So Nieman was ahead of his game when it came to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I'm like, nah, bro, I don't want to do that. Because, like, again, I come from a different space and world where it's like my ties and my political ties on certain things I can't speak on. It's like certain things I can't do. So I never wanted the crowd to, I never wanted to give people the chance to let my guard down for them to play with me like that. And, the way that things are going for artists now, that's all you get. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you get a lot of shit that's going on right now. It would have never went back then when Suge was out here because it was the consequences was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just I was riding the other day, and not to go. No, so I was riding the other day. I'm in the car and I'm listening to the radio, and I heard one of the hosts on, I don't know if it's 92.3 or Power 106. I think it's 92.3. They're like, yeah, something about Diddy the Diggler. And I'm like, that's where it's getting out of time and getting out of line. And then when the consequences come from stuff like that, it's like, oh, well, they condone violence and they doing this. Now, people don't know their place no more in the world. So I never wanted to set myself up for a person to do this. And I know what I was going to do when I see you. If you play with me like that on the internet, you do anything like that, I can't control my friends, my homies, and they see you out and they strip you and we do something, it's uncontrollable. So for me, I always put myself in a space where it's like I don't set myself up for failure. You know what I'm saying? If why get gas in the ghetto when I can get gas in fucking Torrance and Redondo Beach and don't got to worry about somebody trying to rob me, hurting? So I'll put myself in situations I can't get myself out of. And I think that's where music is at today. A lot of artists put themselves in situations where they can't get themselves out of. A lot of artists deal with that. And I watch like artists like 50 Cent. I watch artists like that set themselves up for, you know, when it's coming, like 50 Cent, go at somebody. Then you know when he's promoting something, you know what I'm saying? And I watch artists do that. For me, I was just like, nah, I'm not into that. I don't want to beef with nobody. I didn't come into the game beefing. I really beefed my whole life. And it got me nowhere. So if I beef and rap, where's it gonna get me also? If I, you know what I'm saying? I signed myself up for some shit that was for life. It's on site. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm never in a situation where it's like I'm comfortable. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I go out to eat, I'm not comfortable if I'm doing certain things. And I think that's where rap music is at right now. It's like not a comfortable setting. It's not a good stage. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? So I never wanted to do that. Like, you know.
But do you think it's actually not like, do you think anybody coming? Like if a nigga was to choose to beef with you right now, and the nigga just on the internet woofing, nigga, I'm coming, you think he coming?
I don't take that lightly. So that's the game that I'm in. Me knowing who I am, you get busters to kill you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I never wanted to challenge the world where it's like I put somebody in a situation to harm me because they know how I'm coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you don't take nothing for granted. One thing I learned about this world, it's like, you know, you'll get 20 niggas that's bums to go against you to fucking, and they'll pump that one nigga up to go against you to go do something to you only because they don't fuck with you. They're afraid to go against you, but they'll get somebody else that they could pump up to fucking harm you or do something to you. And again, I always think about my kids. I always think about me. I always think about my friends. Like, I can be with you. Me and you can be riding down the street and somebody got something to harm to Joe Moses and a bullet missed me and hit you.
Yeah.
So I'm always thinking, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at in life. It's like, bro, I just let that goofy shit play out. And then, you know, I'm still going to be the last man standing. And if I'm not saying it like that, my career has worked for me like that. I see a lot of dudes in the industry do goofy shit and they don't understand. Sometimes we got to let that goofy shit play out and let that real shit come back because the real shit always come back. You know, just because my mom always told me, you see your friends jump off the roof, you're going to be the fourth one to jump off the roof.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I had a real conversation with AD before. My brother AD, he was like, you need to jump into that podcast and shit. And I was like, nah, that's for you, bro. You, and this don't make you no lame by doing podcasting or anything like that. I'm like, nigga, that's for you. Nigga, that's your lane. You found a lane. Just because it's working for you, that don't mean it's going to work for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
a lot of people find their niches in their lane and they go for it. A lot of people sit back and they don't flourish on their ideas. You know what I'm saying? Me, I flourish myself on different shit. Like podcasts, it might not work for me, but I got a youth football team that works. You know what I'm saying? I got businesses that work. So everything balances up exactly what God needs you to be in life.
Yeah. It's almost like knowing who you are.
Exactly. It's
true version of self.
Yeah, it's true.
No, that's good. So in LA, it's like, from my view, it's getting to the point where like I feel like LA culture and rap is being laughed at.
Yeah, for sure it is.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
Yeah.
why is that?
For the most part, it ain't no unity. Versus every man for themselves, and we really don't have nothing to talk about outside our hood, outside our community. We don't have nothing else to talk about. Like, you know, growing up, how we grew up. You from Compton, Ponton, same shit. I'm from LA, South Central. How we was raised different. We couldn't. It's no adjusting to the lifestyle that we signed up for. So, we are being laughed at now because first and foremost, it's no unity. It's no brotherhood. It's no guidance. And, you know, I was a certain point in my age and you came in my career and was like, okay, let me guide you at this point of your career to help you get past certain standpoints you couldn't get past. Hey, Joe Moses, let me tell you this. You can't show up to the club 50 deep, nigga. They afraid of you. You can't do this. You can't do that.
Yeah.
And you guided me to a point in my life where it was like, okay, I'm cool with just showing up too deep. I'm cool with just letting them get comfortable with me. It's none of that no more. Also, it's everywhere else you get a standpoint in music where it's like, it's no selfishness. LA is very selfish. You know what I'm saying? So what I mean by that is like having a manager, having a crew, having a team, and I'm saying a crew. Your crew can be 20 niggas that's getting money, but they all putting their money in for you.
Yeah.
Having a manager, when the label is afraid to put up the cash, you got a manager that's like, I got it, man, you know, and I'm gonna get my money on the back end, even if I don't, something like that. Having a team where it's like, Everybody got jewelry and clothes but you, but they like, nah, nigga, let me take this off and I could play the background. You get teams and crews and management now, everybody want to play the forefront. Everybody want to be the star. Everybody want to be the star. So we are laughed at because it's not no crews, it's not no good management, it's not no team, it's not nothing that's gonna put us in a standpoint. Everywhere I go out of town, I see what's the dude? What's the dude from New York? Gumbo. We got the Gumbo weed. She got the Gumbo weed. I forgot his name, but I'm talking about he's putting his money into younger artists. You get people that got money that's put into artists. Name a couple of dudes you know from California that's actually doing that.
No, that's hell now.
So again, you get your top dogs that actually put 4 or 5 artists under one roof, and he actually was like a father figure, big brother standpoint that was helping the artists that guided them. Name some guys that's doing that. You know what I'm saying? I know my boy Dirt out of Compton and them. They was actually my TML boys was doing that. It's a couple of guys actually have done that. And on another standpoint, from being an artist also, I understand why niggas don't do that also no more.
Because why? Because
the artists don't
get and appreciate.
They don't appreciate anything in life. So again, you've been my manager before. I've got out of line where it's like on a brotherhood where it's like, oh, niggas ain't doing nothing for me. And niggas like, hold on, nigga ain't did nothing. Like, no, and that's real. And then I think I got to come 3 days later and be like, hey, bro, you know what? I totally apologize for that. I'm going through something over here and I'm taking it out on the wrong people.
Yeah.
But you get to a point where it's like, nigga, I don't got to be doing none of this shit. And I've had an artist myself where niggas is forgetful, where it's like, I'm taking my money. Nigga, it don't matter if we both thugging it out. We sleeping in a hotel. Nigga, I'm making sure I'm paying for your hotel. Nigga, if I get me some socks, I get me some underwear. Nigga, I bought like you my family. And niggas forget that fast, man. It's no point of appreciation. So we get to a point in this hip hop world, especially on the West Coast, where it's no guidance, it's no brotherhood. Everybody think they know everything. And it's like, all right, damn if I do, damn if I don't. I don't have to fuck with you at all. Now you make it work on your own. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like nobody looked out for me. It was like, yeah, nigga, I tried to.
Yeah.
But you told the world, you got on the internet and told the whole world. So again, that's some shit that I'm telling you that we grew up. How we grew up, I don't give a fuck what me and Nieman go through, me and Waka Flocka go through, what me and Future go through, what me and Thug go through, what me and Ty Dolla $ign go through, what me and fucking DJ Buster. I don't give a fuck. I'll never go get on this internet and bad talk somebody else. Yeah. I might be in my emotions and my feelings and say something to somebody, and that's foul. You know, you're supposed to keep that off. Yeah. That's what these artists go straight to the net and disrespect the people that's actually there for them, and that's out. That's where the game is at right now. That's where, we're in a state of emergency when it's coming to like, and then, it's a standpoint too where you don't got a gang of dudes that really get no money like that no more. If they're getting some money, it's 90% snitches out here, so they got to stay out the way.
What you think about the snitch culture? Like how it's just like it's cool now.
Nah, that ain't. So again, you got the police. They go by a different type of code. If you tell on the police officer, they X you out. You not a part of the crew no more. It's still crews. And when I think you're a civilian, I don't think the rules apply to you. When you're a gang member and you get into that mode, you actually know what you signed up for. It's like a lifelong contract. It don't matter if I'm 80, 90 years old. It's a lifelong contract that I signed up when I was 14, 15 years old. I got to follow those rules. Ain't nobody bigger than the program. And when you're getting on these interviews and you get to talking about certain things and you putting your people in jeopardy, it's like you forgot what you signed up for because the cameras is all in your face. That don't apply to us, the niggas that signed up for.
But it do though, because like it's niggas that's real gangsters that's getting on podcasts that they might not be directly snitching, but they dry snitching.
No, that they are doing that. So I mean, that don't apply to the squares. It applied to us for sure.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But like nowadays, a nigga could get on there, nigga dry snitch, and then don't nothing happen.
Nah, for sure. Because how old was you when you start seeing big homies move out the way and move out, start taking care of their family? Family was more important than coming back to the hood, doing something you've been doing for 30 years. Mm-hmm. We don't have those big homies niggas are afraid to discipline their own.
Yeah.
Back in the day, niggas wasn't afraid of it wasn't no big me's or little you. So nigga, I got a crew of niggas right now that's been my crew of niggas, and if I'm on the chopping board, nigga, I come to the table and I'd rather my crew of niggas nigga discipline me than anybody else.
Yeah.
Niggas are afraid to discipline their own friends, their own kind, niggas that they ride with every day. If you in the wrong, my nigga, you in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? See, I don't come from a hood that's like that. Like, you know, I was raised by my older relatives, and, you know, I got 2 older relatives that pushed the line, and then the niggas my age pushed the line. It ain't no big me's to little U's. But I don't imply myself in certain situations because I ain't gonna put us in certain situations. I'm not the nigga that's gonna go to these podcasts and implicate my friends when it comes to certain shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna implicate them at all. What I take and I stand up for is what I take or I stand up for. If I'm in the car with you and we got to figure out the situation, nigga, that shit mine. I know you ain't with that. Like, that's like me going out with my square cousins all the time. I be telling them, I don't take them to a hood, or I'll take them to certain clubs, and I'm going out with my square partners. I know something kick off. Now I'm going to be mad at you because you didn't fight. Nah, nigga, we're going to go to Orange County. We're going to go to one of these white bars and go hang out. So I know it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Also, you saying it's the nigga, like, if a nigga really that, and then he with his nigga, he know he ain't that. Nigga, that's on
me.
Yeah.
That's not on him.
So then what you think about the thug and dinner? Like,
that's the brotherhood where he's really mad at his brother. He's not mad at his brother he's mad at his brother for a different situation. Like, you my brother, nigga. If I ride it out, you ride it out.
do you think if it was you would have been looking at Gunna like he was a civilian or a gangster?
I'm a gangster because we done went through gangster situations. So again, if we done went through gangster situations, now that this imply you can't, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And again, these are both my friends, so I know them both. You know what I'm saying? I know Thug and I know Gunna.
That's a tough one.
It's a tough situation that even when Gunna got out, I just played the background. I never spoke or anything because, again, it's like, it's not my business to imply on what these 2 men are going through. And I ain't gonna judge, you know what I'm saying? But on the gangsterism, I am gonna judge because you know what you signed up for. You know what I'm saying? Even if they from 2 different hoods, but they from a gang that they from this is our unity. This is us together. You know what I'm saying? So our crew that's us. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by that. But yeah, situations.
You think on a Gunna end, like him being like, man, I ain't really understand. You think that's a thing? Like, you think that's true? Like, he didn't understand?
It could be because I've been on the other side of the situation where a lawyer set you up for failure. You know what I'm saying? And instead of coming to the light and saying that and making it like that, like, you know what I mean? A lawyer tell you take this and take that. A lawyer told me to take a situation and, I'm going to get your strike stricken. And when I looked up, I had 2 strikes. I still got 2 strikes. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand what you're signing yourself up for. And you don't know.
So you saying also, like, on both ends, both humans got to be understanding to some capacity.
To some capacity. But when this is my brother, it's like, it's no understanding to that. You know what I'm saying? If that situation is punched, nigga, we going to ride it out to the end. I've had that situation where I go to court and I got 5 crimes and they like, well, Mr. Allen, you can go take 480 right now and separate your case. But me separating my case hurts you.
Right.
So, nigga, I got to ride that out for 2 years.
Yeah.
You know, and this is facts. I got crimes that'll tell you, like, I'd ride this out for 2 years straight when I could have took a deal, took 2 strikes and then went home. You know what I'm saying? But I had to make sure that the nigga with the most fucked up his record didn't get washed away. So I wrote it out with my crimes. You know what I'm saying? And this is actually facts. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, nigga, 2 years, I wrote it out.
Yeah.
And we fought that case together. And nigga, at the end, when we got our time, I'm like, this is the same time they offered me 2 years ago. And I would have had time served.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to know what you signed up for. Kids these days don't know what they signed up for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know what they signed up for. They get on the internet and they pop it. And when you popping it, the police will tell you they got certain task force and certain divisions that got rooms that look like this that's just watching everything that y'all doing as a criminal organized. It don't matter if you're a rap group. They do anything to tear apart, to divide us as black people. A rap group can be a terrorism, you know what I'm saying? Terrorists. 20 black people on a street corner looks different from 20 white people on the street corner. You know what I'm saying? And they separate us like that. We can't even have no. You see, if we at the park 20 deep, it's terrorism. It's a gang. You know what I'm saying? Say if we got 20 soccer players at the park, it ain't the same vibe.
It's soccer. They just playing.
They're just playing soccer. You know, if we playing football, the police gonna pull up. And I'm talking about this dispatch. You got 20 essays on the street corner. Nigga, police is gonna come. You know what I'm saying? You got 20 white people on the street corner that's just out there hanging. It's not gonna happen the same. You know what I mean? So we gotta just understand what we sign ourselves up for, and we gotta understand sometimes we gotta stay off this internet. We gotta unify our people by going to school and doing the right shit. So we have these certain accolades that knowing how we can beat this shit. You know what I'm saying? How we can beat the system.
Yeah.
We gotta be smarter than the system.
So let me ask you, how you feel, you know what I'm saying, like now that you know went through it, you started at an early age as far as game banging, but then starting at an early age rapping, doing gangster rap, like now that you at where you at, like how you feel about both like gangster rap and being a gangster?
So being a gangster, I feel stupid. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody in history ever beat the concrete.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter.
Never won. Now you nobody that's not a win.
So again, I ain't seen no winners ever beat the concrete.
And even I'm talking about like active. You active. You an active gangster. I ain't never seen like
Concrete is undefeated. You know what I'm saying? I watch my people die. I watch my people get life in prison. I watch my people tell. I watch my people, and again, I watch the hood separate. You know what I'm saying? On gangsterism, if I could do it again, I don't know if I'll do it again. It could, because the shit that but how I am in life, it's like, this made me. It's made who I am and build my character.
Yeah, I think a lot of times like it's like you don't live with regrets.
No, I ain't living with no regrets because the set made me who I am. It took my mental form into a grown man. It's a lot of shit that I learned in the area where it was like, bro, I'm from an area where it's like either you're gonna be a beast or you're gonna be a cat. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be a dog or you're gonna be a cat. And I always chose to be a dog, and this ain't on the red or blue side. It's just like, if you're gonna be a dog, nigga, you're gonna be one of them niggas that's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, like therapeutic with this shit and be all the way 100 solid. Like I always wanted to choose 100 solid over anything. So it just taught me that in life. It stuck with me in life, even when I'm doing rap music. Either you're gonna be a dog or you're gonna be a cat. Nigga, I'm gonna be a dog every choice that I make. I ain't gonna never fold under pressure. Like I coach football right now for the youth. I ain't never gonna fold under pressure. So that mentality, taken from my area, built that, installed it to me. You know what I'm saying? And I got real big homies that I love. I got real homies to this day that actually love Lil Joe. Mm-hmm. They might not like Joe Moses, but they love Lil Joe, or vice versa. They might love Joe Moses and might not like Lil Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like I did it to a high level. You know what I'm saying? And that's a little stupidity because.
Explain that. Who is Lil Joe?
Lil Joe is the nigga that did it to a high level. I did the gang banging shit to a high level, but on the smarter side, it's like nobody wins.
Yeah, cause you know you don't have regrets. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I think just we gotta be careful with the wording for the youth. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of like, I think it's 2025 now.
Yeah.
Ain't no reason for the youngest to be banging.
Nah.
Like it's a proven fact that don't nothing come from it. And I'm seeing like, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing the youngins like they really about it. But it's like it's even worse off than when we was enough. You know what I'm saying? To the point where it's like, hey, yo, big homie, like he ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
Like he in the hood, he on the block. Like, like that should show you like, it ain't really worth it. Like, what you want to be like? Like, I don't, like, I'm not even saying like that, but it ain't none of my big homies that I'm like, oh, I want to be like.
Yeah. It's not a cycle. It's not a great cycle where you come across the integrity of gangbanging. And the integrity of gangbanging is like, I know a lot of drunks. I know a lot of punks. I know a lot of niggas that's not stand-up niggas. Then you got a couple of niggas that stand-up niggas and they stand out like a sore thumb. A couple of niggas that made some money off this shit, made some money and got out. They stand out like a sore thumb. It's not a good a cycle of the ratio. The ratio is more losing than it is winning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, that's where the part is stupid. It's like, where was that part in this shit where I signed up where it was like 50-50? It's like half and half.
Right.
I chose, I'm a gangbanger, but I chose to be a lawyer. I chose to be a doctor. I chose to go back to school and do this. Then I'm a high school football coach, or I'm this, I'm that. It's more losses than it is wins. And that's why I say the game is stupid. But then it's not a lot of niggas that's going to stand up because we stuck in a cycle. And you don't want to break the cycle because the cycle don't look cool. As me growing up, I started to understand, if I put myself I don't have to cut niggas off. If I put myself in this positive light, niggas ain't gonna want to sit around me because it don't look cool. So, nigga, when I start to realize, hey, you know what? I'm gonna be smarter than niggas think I'm gonna be. I know how to cut you off. You're not a real friend to me, and I'm gonna show you that you're not a real friend to me. I coach football. How many people gonna sit at the football games with me all day? Because it don't look cool. Mm-hmm. It ain't no notoriety to doing that. Oh, I'm gonna talk about this black love. I'm gonna talk about why this shit is so stupid. It don't look cool. So niggas gonna start cutting themselves off. I'm gonna stop going to the club as much and see how many niggas wanna fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stop going out spending money and doing this and doing that and see how many niggas fuck with me. Now the consequences now is like, oh, that nigga don't got no money like that. It's like you doing everything in your power to take me down, but really God ain't gonna let you because I put myself in a positive light. Like that's where I got smart at. I ain't gonna even tell a nigga that I don't fuck with him no more. I'm just gonna start doing positive and see how many niggas that want to stay around me. Nobody wants to stay around you when you're doing positive. I coach football all day. I can count on my fingers how many niggas that actually come out there and want to sit with me and boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna sit out there with bro and make sure bro's cool. Nobody, because it don't look cool. I sit out the games all day. Now it's a crew of niggas that separated themselves and do the same thing I do because they wanted to change for the kids. It's about the kids now. So if I'm giving off this negative light to the kids and then I come into coach football, they're like, damn, Coach Joe, you over here saying this. You want us to believe in you, but you over here doing this. I really got to separate myself but the niggas that used to be around me, I started doing so much positive that niggas didn't want to be around me at all. And niggas like, man, that shit don't even look cool. Like, this shit is all a cycle of influence. If whoever got the biggest influence, like you can influence, if you're a bum, you can influence 23 other bum niggas to go against this nigga because he getting money. It don't mean they don't like you. Just, I don't like the way that nigga moving. He moving different. It's something about that nigga. He don't fuck with us like that. It's like, nah, nigga, I just start doing positive and you cut yourself off. Mm-hmm. That's where the game is changing, and you got to be careful in that light also, because that's where jealousy revolves in. Niggas will kill you over that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What you think, how far is the brainwashing going to where like now knowing like, all right, we in the hood, we like, all right, let's go put in some work.
Yeah.
And then like I'm talking to some youngins the other day and they just like, yeah, and they like, so way it work is like I'm gonna put in work and then I'm gonna get paid. And it's like, who told you that?
No, that ain't there.
Ain't no reward coming.
Ain't no reward off of gangsterism. I said this 10 years ago. My big homie told me this. You don't get rewarded for this shit. At the end of your gangbanging career, we don't all go to no motherfucking awards ceremony where it's the big ass hall at the motherfucking, at the forum like it's a concert and you walk the stage and nigga give you an award for the biggest gangster in the last 20 years is boom, 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 and niggas give you an award. They go a check for $20,000 and ain't nothing come with this. So again, I can be the biggest gangster, I can be the biggest killer and go to jail 25 times and want one nigga send me no money. And I gotta understand that this what this shit comes with. You can't be mad. This is what you signed up for. You know what I'm saying? This is the losses that I'm talking about.
And that's like the message I want to get across is like, the youngins, it's like, fam, it ain't no reward.
Yeah,
you just doing it for no reason.
Yeah.
It ain't even like, it's nothing come with it. Like, girls don't even come with it. Girls don't like gangsters.
Nah, facts.
They don't like that.
Yeah, I tell my homies that all the time. And I got a crew of niggas that I love, that I fuck with. And I love the set, though. Crew of niggas that I'm talking about are really coming from the mud. And what I see with them doing, I hit them sometime on their page. I DM them and I'll be like, nigga, see where we came from, you know what I'm saying? Because it's memories with these niggas that's stuck with me, that's embedded, that I love, that I know. Something happened to Lil Joe right now, not Joe Moses. Something happened to Lil Joe. I know it's a crew of niggas that tear up the whole city behind me because they love me. And they know it's damn near vice versa. But it ain't no awards for this shit, man. And that's what these young niggas got to understand. When niggas be like, man, when niggas mamas be telling them, oh, man, I told my son to tell the hood don't love you to, hey, check this out. When you sign up for the shit, this is what you sign up for. Everything that comes with it build character. If you don't know that, don't go doing this. Don't go sign these papers. What I mean by signing these papers, I don't mean literally. What I mean by signing these papers is your put on. Your put on is when you go sign up for a job, nigga, you sign the papers. This is your contract. Your put on is your contract. We don't do this. We don't do that. We don't do this. First thing, the big homies, ain't no telling, ain't no busting shit, ain't no none of that shit. So you got to understand, only time I'm ever going to be a bitch is with my kids. I can't be no bitch. If you catch me in Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, I got to turn up. If you catch me in Macy's, I got to turn up. If you catch me getting my tire fixed on Slauson and Western, I got to fucking turn up. When I'm with my kids, I'm going to keep it G with you. I'm going to be a whole ass nigga. You got me.
Yeah.
Anytime other than that, if you on that, and that's where I'm telling you where the losses come in at. It's more losses than it is wins. If you don't know what you're signing up for, don't sign up. And when I say I'm a G, I'm a gangster at this shit, I was a young nigga that didn't understand the game. Now I understand the game. Even when I went to prison, I'd have been on yards that I understand. Niggas come on the yards and they think they bigger than the program, and you get your ass flushed. And you don't understand it until it's too late, because everybody think they bigger than the program. You're not bigger than the program. When you gangbang, I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I don't give a fuck if I'm the richest nigga in the hood. Niggas will find something to politic on you about. Ain't nobody bigger than the program, but this is what I signed up for. It's no complaining. It's no complaining about this shit. Even I'm mad. Oh, my niggas don't fuck with me, and niggas is jealous. And nigga, what you think you signed up for? You was a square nigga from the set. You never had the gang bang before. You was a basketball player, football player. You could have just played football and been a nigga that grew up in the Andes world, but you just niggas would have loved you the same. You understand what I'm saying? Now when you entitled, and you got that entitlement because you made it this far, niggas gonna have that entitlement because they over there every day. They over there every day. They doing what they doing because they watched you do it. Hey, you watched the big homies do it. So I understand from both sides. It's like, yeah, I'm Joe Moses, but little homies, they in the hood every day, and they watch me get money, and I ain't fucking with them at all. They're like, man, fuck blood. Yeah, I can understand that point, because at the end of the day, it's like, nigga, they watch me do it. They ain't nothing but doing what I do. But when I start changing, they looking at me like, damn, big bro, change. He don't want to. Certain niggas gonna follow you, certain niggas don't. Like, that's what I got going on now. Like, certain niggas will follow what I'm saying, certain niggas don't. Black people ain't gonna follow you, period.
So let me ask you this then. Like, cause there was a point in time where like you would ask me like, hey, you think gang banging could end? You think? And I'd tell you no. Like, nah, it's just too deep. But let me ask you, you think it could end?
I think it already ended.
Yeah. I would change my answer to I don't know if it ended, but I think it could, because it done played out so long and ain't nobody won.
Nobody won.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all our big homies is dead in jail, are not doing that great. They probably crackheads, you know, some of them like alcoholics or whatever. And it's like, damn, like we could clearly see it now. Like,
so you get now where it's like, when the big homies was in the hood, and I always put the big homies that laid the foundation down. Like, I love them. Regardless, whatever their situation is, alcoholic, crackhead, whatever. I love nigga, that's our crackhead. Like, yeah, that's how it's for sure. So, niggas that laid the foundation down, you have to understand what they had to deal with. This is what they signed up for. They knew what they signed up for. There wasn't no jobs. Niggas didn't give a fuck about having them 9 to 5. Our 9 to 5, they 9 to 5 was patrolling the hood every day. So you get niggas that's a little bit older than me. They job was the same thing. Then you get niggas that's 40 and down. It's like they became a little bit smarter. Like, oh, I can have a 9 to 5. I can do this. Like, that's not what gangbanging was. Gangbanging wasn't having no 9 if you can't have no job, nigga work at Macy's, nigga, and then come to the hood. You was in the hood every fucking day because this was our fucking job.
Yeah, but
this was the mission.
And it was too. You can't be outside. Like, you can't be at Macy's and just a nigga just know you at. Like, nah, it ain't.
So again, I understand why niggas chose that. That's why I say shit is ending. You got niggas that think that they can go work a 9 to 5 and they can go work at Walmart or something, and then niggas not supposed to do nothing to them. That's why you don't know what you signed up for. Gang banging wasn't that. Our jobs was in the set every fucking day. We got a job around the set. What I mean by that, we was hustling around the set. You know what I'm saying? We did criminal shit around the set or nigga outside of the set. That was the job. You know what I'm saying? Now it's changing. And these young niggas are getting smart because these young niggas like, shit, I need some money to do this shit. It should take money to fight cases and lawyer fees. My big homie always say, nigga, I can't be no dumb gangbanger. I didn't understand what he said. Now I didn't understand what he meant. Now I understand exactly what he meant by that. It's like, nigga, you can't be broke. So you mean to tell me if I go to jail right now for the set, who gonna help me pay a lawyer? Nobody. I gotta have some money too. You know what I'm saying?
But before that, before you even get to the part where you going to jail, you gotta have money to fight the war.
Not facts.
They gotta have ammo. They gotta have weapons.
Facts.
They gotta have whips to get around. They gotta have runners.
Now it's just cameras. So again, that's where I say shit is ending. It's no end. You go do something, you on camera. It don't give a fuck if you got a mask on, you got a nigga, somebody would implicate you, nigga, the first time they get pulled over and they take them in one of these motherfucking something that look like this. You know what I'm saying? And niggas get the sweat. Niggas like, oh, I know your phone is pinging off of this and this. It's no smart gangsters. It ain't no smart where it's like, nigga, I got to keep my phone over here. Boom, boom, boom. It ain't no. Niggas is dumb. Niggas is dumb. Niggas is taking their phone and doing skits.
Yeah.
Niggas is recording, doing skits.
Yeah.
Niggas is implicating themselves by going on social media saying, hey, brother, hey, nigga, the ops don't want to do this. Nigga, I'm Mr. This and he man down and weird reason. You just implicated yourself. Now you're the same size as this nigga they got on TV. Or these pictures they got, you the same size. Them the same pair of shoes you got on with this crime. And that's the same sweater we found in your motherfucking laundry. That's the same sweater. Nigga, you a dumb gangster. And ain't no, nigga, it's a camera on every street. It's a camera on every motherfucking house. It's a camera, nigga, cars, nigga. You can't win with this shit. So what we gonna do? We gonna keep setting our young niggas up for failure?
That's what I was trying to tell that little homie's like, hey, bro, it's different.
It's different.
It's 2025. It ain't like how it used to be.
So let's break it down. Not to cut you off. Let's break it down. My big homies was pulling skits. Whatever they was doing wasn't no cameras, nothing. They was getting murder cases because they couldn't even solve them back then. They really, unless they just had you dead bang to you 20 years. They was getting 15 years off of murder. Break it down. Niggas 50, 60, niggas 15 years, 20 years, boom, boom, boom. Niggas 50, or niggas 60 was getting 10 years. Niggas 50 getting 25 years. Niggas 40, niggas is getting 275 years off of murder. I know some niggas that got 200 years. We can't even, what we supposed to die 4 times for us to like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is getting 200 years off of murder. Like niggas 45, niggas 48, niggas is getting 200 years. 75 years to life. Now these young kids, they get 225 years off of murder. What the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So times have changed, laws have changed. They broke it down for you. Like the other day, it wasn't no gang enhancement with my daddy and it was gang banging. By the time my generation came, nigga, it was gang enhancement. So if we can't get you off of this gun case turns into 12 years now because you got a 10-year gang enhancement. Come on, bro. It ain't no winning. So again, what are we going to keep preaching to our young niggas? Are we going to preach some positivity? Or are we going to preach some losses? So, but again, saying the right things now just sounds like you turn your back. Like saying the smart things is like, oh, you turned your back on it. No, this shit is dumb. So again, and it's dumb for, we're setting our young niggas up for failure. This is everybody in the city. You know what I'm saying? And on another note, rappers, right? rappers that come from sections are speaking on another nigga's behalf, right? So again, you can't do
Telling another nigga's
they're
story.
telling another nigga's story. So again, you can't be authentically be you because you're telling another nigga's story. And if you do something that somebody don't like that you doing, what they gonna do? They gonna out you. Oh, and he, oh, cuz of blood, he not a real gangbanger. We're on power. We're not a real gangbanger anyway. Woo. So again, we're setting our niggas up for failure. We got rappers that's very talented, and we let them do bullshit. That's like having an athlete and having a football player, basketball player from the set, and we let them ride around in the car with a gun. We let them drink lean. We let them smoke weed on camera. We record them, and then they lose their sponsorship, their contract. Why not? We gonna start being smart, especially in the city. We have a rapper from the set. How many niggas gonna be like, nah, don't do that, fool. Go to the studio. You don't gotta do this.
Yeah.
We're gonna challenge them on not being real. Even if they is real, niggas gonna be like, nigga, you ain't been in the hood. You been on some rapper shit. That's the first thing how a nigga try to play you. And your ego is so much, and you'll be like, oh, nigga, that's how you get at me? Now I'm a rapper. I didn't have niggas play like that. What about all the work I didn't put in? You know what I'm saying? What about the hours I didn't put in? Now all of a sudden I'm a rapper, and it's worse for young niggas because young niggas just want somebody else's approval.
Yeah. That's all they vying for.
That's all, and I understand it. I come from a violent hood, a violent background where I was just looking for my big homie approval.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now I got young niggas from the set, and they just looking for my approval, or they looking for one of the active niggas in the set approval. That's how we was. We was just looking for our big homies to put our name in that calendar, like in that caliber. You know what I'm saying? And all our rappers go to jail, or they dying, or they get themselves exposed because they don't understand what they signing up for.
And the cold thing about it is like the governments, the feds, they smutting their name so crazy that it's like a nigga that be on top as a rapper, just on top.
Yeah.
They gonna find a way to just smut a nigga out so crazy to where, what you was saying earlier, like they got niggas on radio saying things out loud about Diddy.
You
know what I'm saying?
And
it's like,
that's out.
but it's cause the Fed allowed it, you know what I'm saying, to happen, like where a nigga like Thug, like it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like certain niggas looking at Thug like laughing.
Yeah.
Like but it's like, dog, niggas ain't seeing, zooming out like, hey bro, the Feds got y'all thinking.
Nobody thinks outside the box. And speaking on, I don't know what these people do in their personal, but I really don't care. It's none of my business. Diddy, none of my business. When I've been around, I always show love. I always make sure he was good. I think his situation was bigger. Our people didn't see that though. Our people didn't see who he was going to war with, how they can implicate you in these social medias, how a motherfucker can pay $200,000, $300,000, or $50,000 to just get these social medias to just blast fake news all day.
Headlines.
We laugh at this type of shit. People laugh at me all day. If somebody says something right now, who's going to really get the truth and be like, boom, boom, boom. You watch that football player kill himself over the little kid from LSU because they had fake news. He posted a hit and run. He went to go kill himself. When is enough going to be enough when we as a unit, as a culture, you know what?
Hey, y'all not finna do that.
Y'all not finna. We allow the media to do certain things that don't allow the culture. Y'all not in the culture. Y'all not supposed to speak on gang shit. Even gang bangers, we not supposed to speak on certain shit. I'm not coming up here saying nothing about what's going on in the set. Fool, that don't even add up.
Not on in public.
No, nigga, I'm not gonna speak on none of my homies. What my homies got going on was my homies. Nigga, that's what my homies got going on. Nigga, I ain't gonna let nobody ask me a question. I'm like, well, boo boo. No, that's not even nobody else's business. That's the set business. That's what we got going on in the set. And it's a certain type of standard that these dudes is living by. That's why certain podcasts I don't even go to. I stopped even talking because it's like, nigga, I know what I signed up for. Like, I'm gonna let clown shit be clown shit and all the circus shit gonna play out at the end. For me, it's like, spread more positivity in the media. Like, we on there going back and forth with each other for a few clickbaits, and I be sitting there like, hey, bro, do y'all really know how we be looking, especially in LA, especially in the city? Everybody got something to say negative. Ain't nobody following nothing positive. Ain't nobody following nothing positive. It ain't no positivity in the city.
Cause right now I was thinking like, damn, you know, I want to talk about Joe. Like, I want to talk about how, like, why he do his football league and how they doing really, really good.
Yeah.
You know, I could even go on here and be like, hey man, you know what, Joe, man, I'm gonna give you $1 million for the league.
Here.
Tomorrow, like when we put it out, that shit ain't going nowhere. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be like, oh, that was cool. But if we get on here and fake fight,
Yeah.
oh, we going viral.
We're going so the setups that niggas gotta use to sell records, the setups that niggas gotta use to get clicks and get people attention. And it's like every night I even going home, I watch with my kids, I monitor what my kids watch. I monitor where the mother of my kids watch. And I monitor what they watch.
Yeah, because it's important.
It's important. You are what you pouring into these kids, what you're scrolling, what they seeing. It's not for the brain. It's too much on the brain. And again, I'm not that spiritual. I'm not that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just at a page in my life where I see it. It's like, I've seen so much death. I'm numb to it. I've seen people die and I don't even cry no more. So I see it so much because we get to see it. Damn, rest in peace every day on the motherfucking social media. So we numb to that shit. That shit is not, you know what I'm saying? You see people beef all day, and I'm talking about families and everybody just putting each other on blast on social media. Keep that shit private. Learn to value the honor and the respect and the dignity in family. The family culture is so divided now. It's no more, ain't nobody promoting family and tradition no more. That's not even highlighted. You know what I'm saying? We don't highlight family and tradition no more. Only thing we highlight is negativity, clicks. Everybody, you know, and I swear to God, I just go on there and watch everybody's, and anybody will tell you from anybody's podcast, I hit them privately. I seen the homegirls beefing the other day, and I'm like, why we outing each other out there? I made it public. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even when niggas don't like me, I know niggas tell me in private, oh, happy birthday, bro. Oh, you don't want the world to see you telling me because you just was talking about me 3 days ago. You don't want the world to see you tell me, happy birthday, bro. It's my nigga. Or you didn't post me. Niggas tell you in private. I tell niggas in public, hey, that shit weak, bro. I ain't on that. We shouldn't be on that. And I'm a big homie. And I put in the work to be the big homie. I paid the way for these young niggas to be rapping to this day. It don't matter how much credit they give me. That's why the city love me. There's a lot of Crips that love me, that'll see me out, 30 of their homies, and be like, nah, I love what this nigga do. This nigga coached my nephew. Nigga, he didn't made sure he didn't pay for that nigga three years in a row and bought that nigga cleats. I love that nigga. Star that nigga out, man. That nigga cool. That nigga cool individual. I really talk to that nigga. It's niggas out here that love me. The energy that you put in is the energy that you gonna get. Niggas don't, but you don't get podcasts speaking on that.
Nah. It just show you though, like where we are and where we going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
As a unit in the city, we ain't got one LA tour.
Yeah.
Name my LA tour.
Listen. I just took my moms to the Steelers game yesterday. They was playing the Chargers. LA Chargers versus the Steelers. Yeah. It was way more Steelers fans. I'm talking about you, like, you'll hear the crowd roar. You think something happened for the Chargers? No. They was cheering for the like in LA, homie. Like, we don't even cheer for our own team. We don't even care, homie.
Nah, look. I swear to God, I went to a cheer competition yesterday, and somebody said the same thing. Like, they wasn't even cheering for our people like that. Like, cheering our own people don't cheer. We don't brag on other people's success. We only talk about. Somebody told me this a long time ago. They said people will out loud speak about the negativity that you got going on. They will whisper your accomplishments. So again, seeing another person, we don't even know how to. LA don't even know how to brag on LA. We trying to find, and I blame the people, and I blame social media too. It ain't one site that's out here like, hey, let's build in the positivity about these artists. It ain't one person in the city that's saying that, coming to the platform saying, putting these artists to the test. And then when you do, you get artists that's like, still got that complex. It's like, I'm the big dog. Like, yeah, nigga, I'm only gonna fuck with you when you got a hit song. Like, you bring this idea to the table, but I'm gonna take your idea and I'm gonna try to have one up top over you. And you know what I'm saying? That's how these LA niggas are also. Like, nigga, it's no respect out here. Nobody has no respect for nobody. Niggas only fuck with you when you're the hottest in the city. Nigga, you got a hit song, everybody is on your job. When you down and out, nobody ain't fucking with you. Nobody ain't fucking. And you gotta, what'd you say? The awareness. You gotta let niggas know the awareness of that. Like, nigga, I was the first nigga fucking with you, nigga. I get in my feelings sometimes about that because it's like, nigga, when nobody was at your shows, nigga, Joe Moses was the first nigga that was fucking with you. Nigga, I'm still fucking with you, whether you, and that tells you about my character, whether you rich or you poor, nigga, I'm fucking with you regardless, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more big homies like that in the city. And you can see, I'm Joe Moses. I've never met Ice Cube, one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah.
I've never met Dr. Dre.
Why you think that is?
Maybe because they just don't want to deal with the young crowd no more. They think everybody is like, wow. I see it on their standpoint. They had a point in their life where it's like, nigga, my shit is balanced. My shit is cool. Yeah, I bring them niggas in. Them niggas probably gonna fuck up my whole jurisdiction or what I got going on. Yeah. And I see it from my standpoint where it's like, nigga, you niggas are the reason I'm doing this shit. I just want to shake your hand, Ice Cube. Nigga, you watching this? Nigga, Dr. Dre, you watching this? Nigga, I want to meet y'all. Y'all niggas, my favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying? And then you niggas help me elevate on business. That's a real OG. You know what I'm saying? Even whatever motherfuckers say about them, they help me elevate on business. Like, nigga, those niggas' business standpoint is different. I want to get into movies. So, nigga, Q, maybe you can give me some game on how to get into movies. Yeah. Dre, maybe you can give me some game on how to use and take my brand into getting into different sponsorships and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that goes on in this city that is like, it's a lot of people that can bring us together. But who's gonna do it? Because unity don't look fun in the city.
Yeah. And it's just like, I see it on both ends, you know what I'm saying? Like, one will want help, but then on the other hand, like, you know, Ice Cube or Dre, somebody probably messed it up.
What's that part?
You know what I'm saying? Where they done tried, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, either they didn't appreciate it or they didn't, you know, they didn't even get that far. Like, that's how, like, hey, you should do this, let me help you do this. And nah. And then they categorizing all the little homies now. Yeah. Like, nah, niggas don't be listening. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So I'm not the person that's gonna sit here and downplay our heroes that's, you know, paid away. I'm a real gangster, and just like in the hood, the big homies that paid away, they get my utmost respect. Whether you a smoker, whether you a family man, it get my utmost respect until you break that. Mm-hmm. The guys that paid away for us. The whole dog pound, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, E40, Too Short. You know what I'm saying? And again, divide and conquer, separate us from the Bay. We all won. You know what I'm saying? We all won. So, J.O. Felony, in the list goes on. The relatives, the East Siders, even the guys that didn't make it to where they think they were supposed to make it at, I still look at them guys as you paved the way for us. So my respect for you is always gonna be high. I'm going to say your name, DJ Quick, Mossberg, all the guys that put in that work that made me change my way of thinking about music, and the guys that didn't make it. We still owe you that. The guys that didn't make it to a level they thought they were supposed to make it at, but helped me in a way of coming up in the game, the Devs, the Blue, the Night Riders, all the guys that didn't make it but made it, you still made it in my eyes. You don't have to be at a certain point for me to listen. Just like you can learn a lot from a smoker, you can learn a lot from a bump. You know what I'm saying? You can learn a lot from anybody. I'll learn a lot from these guys to do, sometimes to do, not to do, or what to do. You know what I'm saying? So again, the guys that paid away, man, it's always respect from Joe Moses. I don't get into these interviews to come downplaying the city, but as a culture, we do got to speak more in light about getting some money. We do got to create. That's why Kendrick Lamar is so big on what he's doing, because he ventured off into a whole different lane where it wasn't cool and made it cool.
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, we've been giving this much energy into this for so long, and then when you get another artist that give a lot into this energy, look where it took them. Now you got a whole lot of artists that's gonna come up rapping like Kendrick instead of rapping like John Moses or rapping like, you know what I'm saying, YG or rapping like these people. That don't mean that we all can't be, you know what I'm saying, we all ain't winning. Like, you know what I mean? We just got to open up the plateau on the standpoint of, you need your J. Cole's, you need your this, you need your this, you need your Dom Kennedys.
Yeah.
Excellent artists. You need your OT Genesis, your ADs. All these artists have made it in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Your Blue Bucks, you know what I'm saying? Your Beanos, your RJs, your YG 400s, your Ty Dolla $ign, your Blast. You need all these. We got different artists. We just got to put more light onto that and show more unity. Like, we got to stop letting these people say, hey, man, if you get this guy a feature, it's going to take away from what you're doing right now. You at your highest standpoint, so you can't go break a new artist. No. Look what happened to the Wu-Tang when they all was together.
They use group.
But come on.
Yeah.
So the unity show that we can surpass, everybody can blow up, and, you know what I'm saying? It comes back down to who want it the most. We can't let people divide and conquer us, bro. In this culture, it's too much divide and conquer. And I played a part in that. You know what I'm saying? When my brain wasn't on the right shit. Now I'm older and I understand it. And it's like, bro, we all got to come together, especially the artists on the West Coast. I challenge the artists on the West Coast to come together. My Schoolboy Q's, my J-Rocks, them is people that I look up to. My G Malones, my Kendricks, my K-Boys, I'm talking about all of my gang, all the artists that paved the way for me to be able to do the shit I'm doing. I challenge them for us all to come together. Stop downplaying each other. Oh man, well, who is these artists? They make my boy Dejan, he make these pyramids, or he make these report cards, and it drives some of these artists.
Oh yeah.
Drives some of these artists crazy. I get it from both sides. Do I tell Dejan? Do I get mad at Dejan sometimes for saying certain things? Yeah, I do, but I don't go into these cameras and talk bad about him. It just makes me work a lot harder on what I need to do, even though I'm a older artist. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. My standpoint of it is like, y'all put the pressure on us when I paid away. Mm-hmm. So at some point, a lot of artists want to be like Joe Moses. So when you still compare me or make me be in competition with 310 Babies and Lil Vedas and True Cars and all these are my little bros. I ain't in competition with them. You know what I'm saying? They gotta be where I am right now. I started in 2009, 2008, and it's 2025. These artists got to get to that point. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's no disrespect. It's like, you should want to get to that point. Snoop Dogg has been here since longer than 96, 95, and it's 2025, and he's still making music. He's still successful. He's still in the limelight. That should tell you what the game can be for you if you take this shit serious. I want to be like that. I want to have longevity. E40 still got a liquor. You know what I'm saying? E40 is still relevant.
You know, talking about E40 and you got a lot of similarities as far as like on the entrepreneurial side. This is like a serial entrepreneur for sure. I see you again. You got like a new thing going. What you got doing? What's your things you got?
So me, I got Grind Sports. So I created Grind Sports with a couple of my football brothers, man. And we just been doing the cleats and the gloves. We want to become the biggest entity in the youth football world, where it's like, now I got kids in college right now, in the top colleges. I got kids in the top high school, going to these big high schools and some of the smaller high schools, but smaller high schools that's getting kids out. We got Inglewood that's getting kids out, Movan and them, they're getting kids out of Inglewood. They're getting kids out at Milliken and Downey. They're getting kids out at Long Beach Poly, Sarah High School. My boy Pinky at Sarah High School, Marvin and them they're getting kids out at Modern Day, Bosco, Mission Viejo, Santa Margarita. These are all the high schools where I'm in tune with. My boy Stefan is getting kids out of Dorsey. My cousin Terrence Whitehead getting kids out of Crenshaw. Now it's about getting the kids out. So all the top dudes that played when I was around, They getting the kids out. My brother Patrick Bill Pastors with the Raiders. We went to high school, Norabon High School. Went to high school together. He got a great program. My boy, one of my uncles, Uncle Al, he got a great program. So we just now is just like at a standpoint where it's like it's about getting these kids to college, bro. And I can sit back when I got 40 kids in the NFL, you know what I'm saying? 40 kids that's successful, 40 kids that's got their degrees. They don't got to be in the NFL for them to be successful, for me to be tribal. It's like the thing with me was like family. It's like, bro, if I'm winning, I need everybody to be winning because I understand what winning feels like. If you don't understand what winning feels like, you going to be the hater in the room. So one thing about my football chapter, it's like, nigga, I be pressing the line. Nigga, I do more than what it takes for everybody to be successful in a chapter. Or you might got a kid that you need and it's like parents ain't got no money and, you know, Joe, man, we got this kid, you know, parents ain't, all right, for sure, I'll pay for him. I know you need this kid. I do more than what it takes in my football chapter for everybody to be successful. And if I'm the only one successful in my football chapter or my team the only one win it, I ain't gonna have a great chapter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of coaches in my chapter do what it takes for us to be successful as a whole instead of just one unit. Like niggas be coaching 4 or 5 teams, like the same group of coaches, coach more than one team to give that energy that we need to be winners. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't do that shit, and I understand that's in real life. Like, I be telling my kids, like, hey, bro, y'all got to hang around winners. Not to be a winner. You got to hang around winners.
You grab up. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna get into this last little thing, and then we're gonna wrap it up. So you know, we in kind of like in the future. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
2025.
Yeah.
So, how does Joe Moses feel like about relationship and, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, are you like like I'm gonna be with one woman, or are you like, you know what I'm saying, like you evolving in a space where you like, look, I'm a king, like I deserve more and I could be compatible with more and I could take care of more. Like, are you in that vibe or are you like in a traditional?
I'm in a traditional king relationship. I say like that, respectful to the two people that I'm with.
Yeah. So you with 2 people?
I'm with 2 people.
Yeah. And so how do you introduce that to your partners?
It wasn't easy. Really, it was like me tired of just lying and just being a man and taking care and putting my situation in a better situation. Tired of being playing hooky and having my cake and ice cream and eat it at the same time. So really, it was just me that's really my back against the wall. Okay, my back against the wall. Now it's too much pressure for me. I gotta be honest with my situation. And me being honest with my situation helped me mentally, and it helped me as far as just being a man. Like, hey, bro, I was living a bad life. I had 2 women that was desperately in love with me. I was desperately in love with them, and I was just being a bad person. So I take full responsibility on accountability, and just me being a man saying, hey, this is what I want in my relationship now. I love you. This is what I want, though. You know what I'm saying? I want this. Do you accept this? And it was like, well, I've been would have accepted this if, nigga, you would have been honest from the beginning. Damn, I didn't know this. Takes a lot off my chest. Well, you accept it now, even though I made you look crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love her, and I love you. I love you dearly, and I love her dearly. It's like, you know, so now me being a man, I kind of like play that role as a man where it's like honesty is like the best point in my life, where it's like, you can only be a king if you honest.
Yeah.
Can I be a king? Why? You know what I'm saying? So that what made me a better man also. Is like, because being a king, like, you know what I'm saying? And my situation always, like, I understand what marriage is now. Being in that, like, marriage is, we ain't gonna win all the time. But I'm gonna win because I want you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna strive for you. I don't give a fuck if we broke glass in the house and we ain't saying we ain't fucking with each other. You sleeping upstairs, I'm sleeping downstairs for a whole year. Like, I'm gonna fight for this love.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing perfect in this world. But, you know what I'm saying? Together as we fight, we gonna make this shit perfect. Now I understand what marriage, I understand on both sides why marriage survives and why it fails. Like, people don't want to put in the work no more.
They quick to give
They're
up.
quick to give up. You can't. The marriage is not about giving up.
It's kind of like on things where you got to get in a relationship understanding, like, look, like, we either going to do it or we're not. You know what I'm saying? And everything that come with it,
Whatever that comes with it.
whatever come with
Whatever.
it, I'm here.
Yeah, nigga, we broke. We sleeping in the car. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure it out and understanding your role and me understanding my role. So it's like that I do understand now. And I'm very much a fond believer of marriage also. When people be like, oh, you don't believe in marriage? I definitely believe in marriage because I can be in a relationship. I could be in a relationship for 10 years without the ring. And I know that part is important though, but I can be in a relationship for 10 years and feel like I'm married and understand that this shit is about survival. Like, this is my partner, my longtime partner. You know what I'm saying? And it about sometimes, you know, and I know the ladies want the tradition and boom, 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 but sometimes it's like, you already married to me. I'm already married. I'm fighting for this. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I see it from different standpoints, but as men, we got to be more honest about our situation and telling the truth. A lot of women will respect this more, being honest. Don't, you know, give somebody a chance to say, yeah, no. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to lie. You got 20 girls.
They said no.
I just would have found somebody that said yeah, because that's what I was into at the time. And that was my main point about coming to a head. It was like, okay, I'm already caught. Everybody in the world is telling on me. I heard it. Friends, family, yeah, everybody that got a chance to be like, hey, to tell my woman, or tell both of them that I ain't perfect, they did that. Anybody that got a chance to be like, man, I knew that nigga was cheating on you, bitch, and woo, they did that. They don't. Nobody wanted to see you happy. Nobody wants to see you happy in the world. And it goes from just not relationships. It goes from anything that you're doing. Ain't nobody want to see you happy. How many people, have you ever heard, what's her name? That, they used to throw parties and try to get us back together. What's her name? That after the pain, after the rain, after the rain. Or that, you know, they made music. She was talking about how people used to throw parties on getting you back together. Now people celebrate you breaking up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now you do.
Now people celebrate. Oh, bitch, you broke up with that nigga? Let's go have a drink, bitch. My bitch finally free, finally divorced. Instead of, it's backwards now. Like, back in the day, people used to have parties and invite your woman to try to get you back together. There ain't no unity no more, and nothing that we doing. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no.
So what do it look like? Like when you got two women, like y'all live in the same crib?
Hey, I downgraded this into the same crib.
Damn. So they gotta get along.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
So
that was a whole process, like getting them to get along.
Yeah, because we just did that. They both had their own spots, but not downgrade to, you know what I'm saying? So there be plenty of times in the house where it's like, they don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? No, for real. It's like, and it,
So like, how do we go? Like, when you spending time, like, how do you like balance out the time?
so that's the whole thing about relationships, that, you know, the people on your team got to be great. You got to balance out the time. The time has to be balanced out. Like, it don't matter if it's gym time. It don't matter if it's, hey, come ride with me. I'm about to go drive him up to Nieman house. You know what I'm saying? Just chop it up with him. Come ride with me. It's that little time that you give where it's like, okay, this nigga still loves me and he still loves her. You know what I'm saying? He giving us both equal time. He's, you know what I mean? They spend their equal time. They go off the country. They go travel together. We go travel. You know what I'm saying? I do our little separate things, separate movies, separate dates. Like, it's still about dating each other. It's still perfect in that world where it's like, you have to do that. If you don't do that, that shit is no fail.
And y'all getting intimate in the same house?
Yeah, you can be. So again, like, that's the spontaneous thing about it where I like the most, where it's like, shit, like, you can be getting out the shower and it's like, bend over. You know what I'm saying? And she might be cooking. It's like, boom, boom, boom. It's like, oh, she finished. Okay, boom, she just went to the gym. Boom, come here. That's the intimate part about it that I love the most. Like the spontaneous things where it's like that small shit. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, we go, the kids go with grandmas and go for the weekend, and we just party out. Like, it's like we in Cabos. We right here in the city, getting cracking, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's down, there's down points in it too. It's like, sometimes I'm on a page where it's like, I'm going through shit mentally and I don't want to be around nobody.
Yeah.
And I don't have two women that's like that. I have two women that's like, nigga, we love you, so whatever you're going through, nigga, we got to figure this out. I'm like, I'm sleeping in the living room for 2 months, 3 months. And anybody think it's the issue and it's a problem. It's something wrong with me.
Yeah.
I don't got nothing to do with y'all. Like, I'm going through a lot. I have businesses. I got a lot of things. I'm slowly watching the industry change right in my eyes. So I have to do what it takes to keep us afloat. You know what I'm saying? We got successful businesses. We still got shops. We still got barbershops. We still business partners and clubs. We're still doing certain things that's generating certain pockets. But I'm trying to help build you, and I'm trying to help build you. And sometimes I got to focus on me. You know what I'm saying? I've done this for a couple of years with you. I've done this for a couple of years with you. You guys got to take what I'm giving you and blossom with it. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I get in that standpoint where it's like, I let the outside world affect me. And again, that's what having a football chapter does to me also, mentally also. It drains me. It drains me. I'm dealing with everybody else's problem in the football chapter. When I come home, I have nothing for them. And that's not fair. You know what I'm saying? The world can do you like that also.
Yeah.
You're going through so much in the world, and you come home and you don't have the energy for them. They still like kids in a candy store. Like, nigga, your love is still the only thing that I need. It's the only thing that I could flourish on. So we need that great leadership in you to, tell us when not and when to flourish on any situation. Like, we need that from you. And sometimes I'll be like, I just shut everything down, bro. Like, and I have to check myself like, hey, bro, these people love you. These people are not here for no money. They're not here for material. They're not here for no. They're here because of love. They're here for your grace. They're here for your presence, your perfection. They're here because you're not perfect. They're here because you fucked up in life, and they showing you that they still here. You know what I'm saying? These are the two. Like, these people love you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And again, these are the same people that let me, I need a vacation, go out of town, go have fun. You know what I'm saying? Go, nigga, take your friends, don't call us, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, and go get your mind right. So for me, sometimes I have to take full responsibility and be like, hey, bro, check myself, reality checks. You know what I'm saying? Like, dumb reality checks. Like, damn, bro, life is perfect. Like, life is better than I ever expected to. I can't be selfish at nothing that I'm doing right now. I have to be generous. I have to be fucking emotional. Sometimes I have to listen. I have to, grasp what men are supposed to grasp. Like, and it's the small things. It's not the big things, bro. Yeah. And you got general people that understand you. Sometimes you just got to understand them. And sometimes it only take 5 minutes to understand them. Get that eye contact where it's just like listening, like, oh, I just like to talk. Okay, let me hear you talk. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I just like your attention. Okay, let me give you some attention. What you need? You know what I'm saying? But it's plenty of times where it's more wanting because they just want more. And sometimes it's like, okay, well, I'm giving a lot. Yeah, I'm always got to understand what I'm giving also. Like, you know what I'm saying? I also have multiple kids with multiple women. You know what I'm saying? So I got to pour some of this great energy that I pour into everybody in this household and to the kids outside of this household. Yeah. I got to pour energy into my nephews. I got to pour energy into my nieces. I got to pour energy into my little brothers. I got to pour energy into my mom. She got to pour energy into me. So it's like, we have to understand each other and understand the concept of building and relationship and persistence, and understand persistence is stronger than failure. You just got to stay on that.
No, that's good, bro. That's good. Well, shit, I know you got to get to practice.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I appreciate you coming.
Yeah, man, all day.
And we got the song coming out, Red Homies.
Red Homies.
November 14th. We're gonna do like a giveaway. We're gonna go to your neighborhood or whoever you want to pick a couple people. We'll bless them for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And then we're gonna bless some people in content.
Let's do it.
But we gonna
shout out to the people, man. I'm dropping a new album too, man. We dropped the album I just put out, you know what I'm saying, with my boy Axel, and executive produced by myself and my boy Problem. Yeah, we're dropping a song called Black Love in a couple of days. So just want to inspire the people on more black love. And I think I'm just the artist that could do that. I'm the artist that can do everything. I feel like I'm the artist that's, really compassionate enough to do, just different type of music, and people respect it because they respect me. So I'm just getting to that point in my life where, I want to share light on, more unity, more clarification, more respect, more loyalty, and still be able to do everything. Like, I'm still gonna cater to my fans, to, my ratchet fans, my unratchet fans, my musical fans, dropping just real music. That's what I'm at in life right now, man. Just doing it.
Mature.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm gonna say you this time around is like you have matured.
Yeah, man, definitely. I want to stay on that level because the world is so ill and so cold, and everything that you look into and read into and social media, it can change you to being that. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta go cold turkey on everything. I'm talking about your eating, your living, your thinking, your way to express. You just gotta go cold turkey and go to certain diets, and you know what I'm saying? Watch what you putting into your brain, watch what you put into your belly, watch what you put into your life. You know what I'm saying? Go stop drinking. Like, my boy Agright just told me that, like, hey, bro, we ain't get no younger nigga that we go. I'm 65 days and no drinking. I was like, damn, I just drunk the other day. And then, I'm like, I'm about to go into this diet where it's like no drinking for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, no nothing, no wine, no nothing. Good. And clear all them demons out. You know what I'm saying? And go on some real diet also. So I'm just maturing as a man, and understanding my worth and understanding why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? More the positive energy than negative at all.
Man, that's a beautiful thing.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right.